Good morning and welcome to Homeschool Quarantine Day 6. This is homeschool number 4. It is Thursday the 19th and we finally got a laptop set up with some homeschooling stuff. And we're really working hard to keep our schooling going good.
I want to see everybody on the camera.
There you go, Tom.
Hey, camera.
Still day 6 of the homeschool quarantine, and I am so lucky that this is our backyard. I mean, who could ask for anything more at a time like this? See, there's our house, and this is our backyard. Oh, the foam stuff? Nothing, it's just nature.
Oh, it's just a big rock that got made. Is this where we're going to put our boats?
Okay, we are in the backyard. We are lucky enough to have some pretty awesome streams. We're gonna make some tinfoil boats, see how far we can get them downstream. Whoa! That was Tom's?
And that one.
Yours is coming.
Where's sand?
Ah, that one did good, Andy. Right? We'll get it.
Right there.
Oh yeah.
Here's some really good streaming.
Yeah, that's like rapids, right?
Dad, mine came too. Mine's heading up. Mine's going. Dad, mine came out.
Yours made it too? It's awesome. The boys spotted some mallard ducks in the river, which is so cool. Did. Today is day 7 of the COVID-19 quarantine at home school. Day 5 of homeschooling, and I've got them set up with their own laptops so they can do their online schoolwork. So it's going pretty good so far, right, Andy? Yeah. And Tom's over here. They like to snack a lot while they work, but I guess that's all right, as long as we have recess time. And Tom, you got your own little laptop, huh? How fun. Show me what you're doing. I knew buying this piano would come in handy someday.
Who else is playing?
Now that we're locked in the house, it'll come in very handy. Good job, Tom.
Dad, who else?
Hi, Tom. Welcome to, what is it, day 8, Saturday, I don't even know what day. Alexa, what day is today?
Today is Saturday, March 21st.
March 21st, wow. Tom, the days go by so fast I don't even know what they are.
2021 will be a Sunday.
I got you, Alexa, thank you, appreciate it. The boys have discovered video chatting with their friends. They've been doing that all day, driving us crazy. There's nothing we can find for them to do where they don't end up driving us crazy. Right, Tom? Right, Jaden? Right. Yeah, see, she knows. Driving us crazy. Anyways, it's a Saturday, so there's no school today, so it's just been the kids running the asylum all day. I don't even know where Andy is. Hoping he got lost.
He's in his room waiting because he told me him to.
Oh, that's good. Thank you. All right, still Saturday night. We're doing some hockey trick shots in the basement. We're seeing who can hit it here and get it into these goal hole things here, whatever they are. Hey, Tom, thank you. And Daddy was the first to get one in the top shelf. Look at that puck hanging in the top shelf. You got one in the bottom. But I was the first to get one in the top shelf.
I got it in.
It went in, though.
No, it didn't. It just went straight in the net.
I'm good. I got it in the target.
Sandy's.
Hooray
Daddy,
for hockey
you're tall.
quarantine.
That was me.
We're social distancing in the Brecksville Reservation, but it's the most crowded I have ever seen it. Every parking spot is full. Kind of cool.
Ow. 3, 2, 1.
Our Father, who art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. But lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For the kingdom and the power and the glory are yours, now and forever.
Nice. Good job, Andy. That's how we close out day 9 of the self-quarantine COVID-19.
That was day 7. This is day 7.
No, believe it or not, day 9. Today is the COVID-19 stay at home.
Diagonal.
You think they're diagonal?
With the blue ones or black?
Easy question. The lines are so obviously inclined. It turns out that they're not.
Whoa.
Let us blur the image quite a bit.
Oh my gosh, they're straight.
Now that all the small elements are completely blurred, you can see the dark blue lines are actually parallel to each other.
Wow, they were parallel.
This phenomenon is known as the cafe wall
I was
illusion.
right.
So, you weren't right. You said they weren't. What?
What got its name only in the 1970s.
He said they were diagonal.
Okay. So like I was saying, today is, gosh, the 23rd of March. Stay at home, daycare, quarantine, homeschool, day number 10. We're learning about optical illusions
And we're
today.
learning about stinky farts.
Okay.
Daddy, this is what's in your body.
During recess time for class today on Monday, this is what the boys wanted to do, which is pretty much what they want to do all the time. They love hockey. It's hard not to be able to go play it with us not being able to leave. Good job, Tom. And Mommy has a new home office as she gets to work from home.
Do you have EMS at home, or if you did
She's
have?
been working from the home.
Okay, perfect.
As we continue with our day 10 school day, it is art time. So we have some molding clay, and the boys are gonna make an art project out of their molding clay. And then we'll let it harden and dry, and then in a couple days, we can paint it. And we have the finished product. They both went with the atypical bowls, but Andy's has little feet. I may have added those, but who's counting? My little learners. Okay, buddy, I'll help you out here. Watch this. And your starting goalie for the Parma Flyers, Marc-Andre Fleury! You can't see me? I don't think that's what you do when you're a goalie, buddy.
Quarantine, state of emergency, shelter in place. The story of the coronavirus changes by the hour. So how exactly did we get here? Well, it all starts last December when some people in Wuhan, China, come down with an unusual form of pneumonia. China officially reports these cases to the World Health Organization on December 31st. And the next day, Wuhan shuts down a seafood market where experts suspect the virus originated. 1 week later, China deems that the mystery illness is a novel coronavirus. They also release the DNA sequence so scientists around the world can start developing a vaccine. They report their first death on January 11th. Fast forward 2 days, coronavirus hits Thailand, the first transmission outside mainland China. In the coming days, Japan and South Korea also announce cases.
肯定有嘛，因为你看我刚刚正好去买了口罩，然后我早上的时候是在我们家小区附近去买口罩，都已经买断了。
And on January 21st, the CDC reports the first U.S. case of coronavirus in Washington state.
This is certainly not a moment for panic or high anxiety. It is a moment for vigilance.
But back in China, the virus continues to grow. Wuhan goes into lockdown, and on January 23rd, they construct a major 1,000-bed hospital within 10 days, according to Chinese media. By the end of the month, things escalate back home. The White House launches a coronavirus task force. Chicago witnesses the first person-to-person transmission in the U.S. And the Trump administration suspends entry for foreign nationals who recently traveled to China. This all brings us to February, when Japan announces an outbreak on the Diamond Princess cruise ship near the port of Yokohama. 3,700 passengers go into quarantine.
The other thing we're concerned about is how are we going to get home right now?
Several Americans test positive for the virus after evacuating the ship. Meanwhile, Italy starts to place some towns under lockdown. And on February 26th, the CDC reports a patient in California with no known travel history or exposure to the virus.
This particular case could be the first possible instance of community transmission of COVID-19 in the United States.
But President Trump downplays the threat.
It's going to disappear. One day it's like a miracle. It will disappear.
Just a few days later, Washington state records the first coronavirus-related death in the United States. At this point, the virus hits 54 countries with nearly 3,000 deaths worldwide. As we enter the month of March, state governments of California, New York, Maryland, Utah, Kentucky, and Oregon declare a state of emergency. And by March 8th, all of Italy goes into lockdown.
Tutte le strutture sanitarie sono in sovraccarico e in difficoltà. Mancano medici, insomma la situazione è complicata.
Then this happens on March 11th.
COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
Then President Trump limits travel from Europe. The NBA postpones its season, and Tom Hanks reveals that he and his wife have the virus. Trump then announces this a couple days later.
I am officially declaring a national emergency. Two very big words.
Now that brings us to the week of March 15th. Scientists in Washington launched the first human trial for a vaccine. The Federal Reserve slashes interest rates to nearly zero. New York City closes its schools, bars, and theaters. The Bay Area tells residents to shelter in place. Trump signs off on an aid package to ease the financial fallout. And China records no new cases for the first time since the outbreak started. There's a lot to keep track of, and it's unclear where we go from here. But we'll be closely monitoring how this pandemic progresses, and we'll keep you informed no matter what happens next.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.